Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Music.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Meghajolunk. Még egyszer meghajolunk.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Na, meg is kapjuk.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Hát, hipogrifet miért nem kaptuk meg? Hol van ez a luka? Pálca markolat. Találd meg, Zenobia. Hát ezből nem is találkoztam még. Keresd meg a második megjelölt helyet, Arthur kincstér. Ez sem. Varázsolj depulzót. Deszkendót kapunk érte. Jó, hát ez könnyen megvan. Depulzó. Ez. Aha. Ezt meg is csináljuk. Kerítünk egy ellenséget. Oké. És akkor ez a depulzó. Aha.
Levioso! Compulso! Yes!
Meg is van. Oh, nem menekülsz.
I know what that means. Expelliarmus!
Ketté... Ja, azt hittem. Ez csak a loot volt. Azt hittem ketté vágta. Na, gyorsan megcsináljuk, és utána felmarjuk az újabb varázslatot. Depulzos szerintem az ilyen lerántást. Igen. Hát ez nem az.
Depulso! Glacius! Expelliarmus!
De jó, hogy ennyi varázslat van, baszki.
Lumos! Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Tudtam, hogy valami lesz.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Itt is van.
Revelio!
Szuper. Na. Most hogy fasza. Beszélj Goldwyn. Igen. Na, ennél kell majd ezt a izét összeszerezni, ezeket a majmokat, ami a holdot szorongatja. Azt hiszem, ezt csak éjszaka lehet összeszedni. Szerez be, majd használj egy mérges csápfüvet. Szerez be, majd használj egy mandagóriát egyszerre több ellenségre. El kéne menni a Roxmorsba megint bevásárolni. Gyakorolj repülés tornyok közelében. Azt is meg lehetne csinálni, van pár küldi. A Restore Momentum, ez is ad egy varázslatot. Jó, ezt a depulzót először ezt visszaszerezzük. Hát, hogy valahogy bemásztam az ablakon. Halló? Nem, az már. Jó, mindegy, leszállok mellé, aztán meg felmászom. Jó. Van itt is valami. Szóval nagyon sok mindent kell csinálnunk. Aha.
Confringo! Accio!
3-as. Nem. Az a római 4-es. Ez a hold is pálca, ez az 1-es. Ez 1-esen is van. Van 3 szög. Csak nem, ez a 2-esnek kell, hogy legyen. Jó. 3 szög. Ez a 3-as.
Confringo!
Jó. Ez az 1-es kizárásos alapon. Szerintem. Összekevertem a 2 üzét. Na ja. 1-es. És azt melyik a másik? Ez meg a 3-as. Összekevertem a 2-t. Na, és meg is van a 16-os szint. És azzal a lendülettel adottság. És már is húzzuk ki a következő. Ez az. A varázslatokból pedig... Aha. Steporzó. És mindenkit magunkkal húzhatjunk.
That poor first year trying to get into the difficult common room. I swear to
No. Ennyi? Hát az nem volt valami nagy szám. Szerintem, hogy itt több minden van. Felszerelésed helye megtelt. Majd csak lassan el kéne adni a cuccaimat is. Annyi minden szarkacot van, hogy hihetetlen. Jó, ezt nem lehet megsemmisítés. Jó. Meg kell mennünk majd a szobába is.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Kártyajóslás. Ez volt a filmben.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I suppose I'd be curious about a beautification potion. What? Not for me, Moonmind. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid. I find if I try to look attentive and potions, keep sharp on my back. It works quite well.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Itt is össze lehet gyűjteni akkor ezt a majmócát.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself, even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Kipróbáljuk az új varázslatot. Azt mondja, hogy... Aha. Itt lesz a depózó.
Descender!
Az igen.
Think you have it.
Jó, ez meg lesz a mindenes.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Elmegyünk Hogwartsba. Mérges csápfüvet. Szerez be, majd használj egy andagórát.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Toltak vagy. Hát ennél nincsen, szóval szerintem a másik árusnál lesz, viszont ennél eladjuk a cuccokat. Ezek nem kellenek, kékek se.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Az pedig itt van fönt. Mi megyünk.
Hello, be with you in a bit.
Na, azt mondja, hogy oszorkányfülé, akajtószára, kösegfa, májva levek. Hát akkor kinél lehet venni a szófüge magia?
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Mérges csápfület. Ja, franctól szerzett mérges csápfület. Lehet, hogy még nincs is meg. Aha, még nem nyílt meg. Akkor ezt nem tudjuk megcsinálni. Repülést tornyok közelében. Gyakorlatilag repülés Cambridge torony közelében. Ja, ezért párbajt akartam megcsinálni. Oh,
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
elég jól néz ki. Ezt összeszedjük. Basz.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Around on the grand staircase one too many times.
Just when I think I've learned how to get around the castle.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Gyerünk,
Actually, why not?
lenyomlak.
I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Igen.
Success.
De hogy ilyeneket is
Brilliant.
össze kell szedni. Erről nem volt szó. Hagytunk egyet. Még egyet. Ez a begyorsít ezzel a sárga gömbbel, hogy nézem.
Did it! Made it!
Meg lesz.
Success.
Simán!
This is rather fun.
Simán lenyomtuk. Ez nagyon jó volt.
That's not. You must have cheated.
Persze.
Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Nem vagyok pocsék, de még bizonyított kell, hogy...
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Szuper.
I suspect Miss...
Vissza kell mennünk Crossmoresba.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Az mi volt?
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a diracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
I'm just trying to practice.
No.
I'm sure I'll have it soon.
Oh, you're back! With something to
Revelio.
report, I hope?
A seprővel valami fejlesztést fogunk kapni. Hogy megcsináltuk a challenge-et.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Hát jelentkezünk
How to
hamarabb.
address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Jó. Küldetés. Tesztrepülés, aha, ez majd szól. Pálca markulat. Keresek a másik. Jó.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you
Ez
can.
hamar volt. Most jöttem el.
Welcome
Jó, hogy
back.
nem
I've
teleportáltam
arranged a
el.
special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Seprű fejlesztés. Ja, és még fizessek is. Aha.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Szuper.
Getting a lot more trade from the Hogwarts students this year, what with Quidditch being cancelled. Poor children have nothing else to do with their time.
Vissza kéne mennünk a izébe is.
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn.
Megcsináljuk előtte ezt.
It was heavier than I would have liked.
Ez jó messze van, basszus. Térkép. Világtérkép. Ó, Úristen. Ó. Majd a főkuldi után. Oh, is van egy mellékküldi.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Mondom, hogy kell egy kulcs. Ó. Ezt is meg kell majd csinálni. Itt az első.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Na és ezzel, hogyha meg lesznek az összes ilyen szar, akkor megkapjuk a alamórát, és az árakat tudjunk kinyitni vele.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will. which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Nem varázslat a...
Aloha,
Hittem, hogy
Mora.
varázslat. Igen. Aha. Használj erre gombokat, hogy mozgás mozogsz. Aha. Meg is van.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Itt sok minden nem volt. Nézzük meg azt a másik szobát. Kettes szint kell ide.
Revelio.
Aha. Nemzetnek hozhatatlan. Ja.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early.
We see that every year, Matilda.
Leviosa. Revelio.
That had better not be another student, I hear. You are to be reminded.
Bassza meg! De jó, ezeket nem fogjuk nézni.
Accio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock
Revelio.
would be combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll call him his hatch.
Az egyik megvan.
My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right.
És akkor a másik az még egy szinttel van följebb. Ezt a gyereket el kéne nem. Nem lehet megfogyasztani. Menjél csak. Tanács.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacle.
Kettes szintű zár.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my round now.
Deposit.
Nem ezt.
And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff.
Szépen kimészünk. Ne! Basz meg! Elfelejtettem. Megint.
Revelio.
Hármas szintű zár. Még mindig lejjebb kell menni. Kettes szintű.
Aloha Mora. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Tito.
This looks like the right...
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Revelio.
Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time.
Descendium.
Could you meet me in the court?
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. Revelio. Reparo. I need to fix the lift before I can use it. That seems to have done the trick.
Så, visst är det lift.
This castle will never cease to surprise me. Incendio! Lumos, I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Incendio!
Easy that car.
Descendo! Accio! Levioso! I'm going to have to get past this. Reparo. Descendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo. Leviosa. Something's getting in the way of that platform. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Valami miatt az nem működik.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Descendo! Levioso! Aha, got it. This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Super.
Protego! Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio.
Elkapcsolják használatára, mert állatokat jelentköz díknél. Ha tőle kapok, akkor legendás állatokat, azt csináljuk meg. Térkép. Hol van ez a dík? És szerintem akkor ennyi is volt mára. Oda még elmegyek. Hogy csütörtökön folytatjuk. Holnap Fortnite-ozni fogok vissza.
Revelio. Find anything yet?
Nézzük ezt a Fortnite-ot.
Accio.
Ez milyen magasan van ez a... Szuper. Na. Ott el is mentjük. Azt mondja, hogy beállítások, jelentik mentése. Szuper. Na, én elbúcsúzom. Köszönöm a figyelmet, aki nézett, vagy aki itt volt valamilyen szinten. Holnap Fortnite 17 órától. Na, sziasztok!